Hey guys, welcome back to the 8th episode of my Hypixel SMP Let's Play. Today we are going to build a bee breeder and we are going to defeat the wither. But before we do all of that, I'm going to show you a few changes I made to the scenery around my house. Okay, let's go. And I also have a trident with riptide, as you just saw. I can now travel really easy, but it only works when it rains or if you are in water. So it isn't too overpowered, but it's really cool. And if you do it correctly, you can pretty much fly like this. So if you want to go to that house, and here we go. Then you're here and you can fly over it or go over it. It's pretty easy. I'm going to sleep first because otherwise the bitrate on YouTube will suck. If you now go out of the house and go to the left, you can see that I made a small campfire place. One place has view of the ocean, the other just from the campfire in my house, and this one has the view of the forest or the small forest I created. I thought it was a cool addition to my overall building style with the house and the farm and the enchantment table. And from the campfire I made again a small path like this. You can follow it and then you end here. I made a small pond. First off, I wanted to build like a small mountain with a waterfall going over the path, but that didn't turn out so great as I had anticipated, so I changed it to a pond and I think it looks really cool. I now have 4 tropical fish in here. I all called them dots so they wouldn't be spawned. Now if you go to the right, before you could only go to the enchantment room, but I also made this. This is a small place where I put stuff that I don't need anymore and I sell it for 1 diamond or 2 diamonds. So this is all 1 diamond and these are 2 diamonds. And this is pretty much a small store or a market stall or how you want to call it. I placed a book here with what you need to do. Let me know what you bought so I can get more of it. Example, name, Rinos, 32 stone, 1 enchanted book, 2 music discs, and total price is 7 dias or diamonds. And I think the design looks really good again with the somewhat of a medieval style I used. I think this really fits in with everything. I loaded in a schematic of the bee farm I'm going to make in a second, since I already built this on another server, but I don't know who made it. So I'm not going to say that this is my design since I know it isn't, but I can't tell you who made it since I just forgot. We are going to build this in a second, but first I'm going to give you a look in shaders. Yeah, I don't know, schematics look really bad with shaders, so you don't need to look at that. But this is how it looks in shaders. We will go through it quite quickly, so I can start the montage for the bee farm and we can defeat the wither. And the main point I wanted to show you guys is this. Now it looks really good. It looks a lot better. Let's go over there. Yeah, the fish are here. They are pretty much always together. I don't know, maybe that's the pathfinding they use. But yeah, this is the pond I made with shaders. So now you have seen everything I changed between episodes. We are going to build the bee breeder in the form of a time-lapse. And after that, we are going to defeat my first nether so we can place a beacon here that will help greatly with building other stuff. With that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the time-lapse. That was the montage. We only need to do one more thing to make this farm active, and that is place the bees here. And I think I have 5 bees. I'm not really sure how many there are, but we are going to try to get them out. And after that, I'm going to break their bee nests, since maybe we can use them in the future for builds. And if everything goes right, these small ones will go fly through here so they can get to the flowers. Yeah, look. Yeah, you can see it. The small one just went through here. So these slabs are just far enough apart so the small ones can go through. These ones will go to the flowers, and if they are pollinated, they will go into a hive. And because there are trapdoors that are closed, they can't get out of it. So after a while, these will fill up completely with bees, so you can use them for bee farms or honey farms or honeycomb farms. One other thing with bees you may not know is that here in the overworld, they will go to sleep after a while. And if you make a farm right here, it won't be as good as if you place it in the nether. There they will work constantly. And you may ask, but how do you know when they are full, since you can't see it with F3? And that is true. There isn't really a way to see when it's done. The only thing you can do is just breed a lot, and at one point bees will just start roaming in here. And that means they can't find a hive, since if a hive is full, they can't go in there. And these will then be full hives that you can sell or use for a farm. But the bee farm is now ready, so we are going to do the other thing I told in the beginning. We are going to defeat the wither. Okay, the potions are done. I think I only need 1, but just to be sure, we are going to take 2 strength potions. And both last 8 minutes, so we have a total of 16 minutes of strength 1. I think I have in total like 4 skulls, and now I only have 1 left. And I thought it would be a smart idea to go all the way down in the world, so the wither can't escape to somewhere else or destroy my island, since this way I can pretty easily take him down. Okay, let's find a good spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally... How long? I have 7 more minutes of strength. So let's eat. I don't have golden carrots, but I think we will do fine. Okay, there we go. Let's go a bit this way. There we go. Oh yeah, we are doing pretty damage at the moment. I need to watch my health, but at the moment I have lost 2 hearts. Okay, we are now on 4, so it will be a bit close. Okay, I need to heal up a bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. And the wither is gone. That went pretty easy in my opinion. I do miss a few hearts, so let's eat. And there we have a nether star. So we can do only one thing with this, and that is make a beacon. So guess what we are going to do right now. If you guessed that we were going to build a beacon, you are correct, since we are going to build a beacon. And let's put the obsidian back in the class 2. I already have quite a bit of gold. I think this is enough for a maxed out beacon, but I'm not sure. So if it isn't, I will find some more gold later. But we are going to try to make a full beacon with this. So I thought it would be a good idea to place it somewhere around here. This seems to be the middle of the island. If I have to guess, that is the best spot. So let's dig down from here. Let's put the beacon right here. I'm going to place, I think, a cyan colored glass up there, but we will do that in a second. Now let's make the first layer. Like this. Bring home the beacon. as you can see, we miss a few more gold blocks, so I think I'm going to go for a short trip to the Nether. But again, I don't think that will be that interesting, so I will see you guys in a second. Do you know what the fastest way is to get gold? I think it's going to the Nether and mining the gold ores there with Fortune 3, since sometimes from one ore block you already get 9 ingots, and that may not sound like a lot, but that is already more than one complete ingot. And since we are not yet in 1.17 where you have raw gold and Fortune works, this is the best way of getting gold. After my nether trip, I could make 38 gold blocks, or 38 blocks of gold, and I have a few nuggets left, and a lot of netherrack that I'm going to dump in a second. But let's finish the beacon. I also made cyan stained glass, so we can place that right on top of the beacon in a second. But now let's finish the beacon. We have a full beacon, and we are going for haze 2 right now, since that will make mining a lot better. There we go, I'll keep that so I can easily get in and out. But I think this is a good one to end the episode on. We made a bee breeder, I showed you what I made between episodes, and we defeated the wither and got a beacon out of that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Till the next one, guys.